Some analysis now from Mustafa Barghouti. He's the Secretary General of the Palestinian National Initiative. Thank you so much for being with us on the program. When we look at the reality on the ground, we can clearly see both on the humanitarian and the military front that Trump's plan isn't going as they had anticipated.
Absolutely not. And the reason for that is the Israeli behavior and the lack of American pressure on the Israeli side. Israel is violating every aspect of the ceasefire agreement. They continue bombarding people. They are trying to initiate a situation where they have full liberty of bombarding and shooting people anywhere they want. They are still blocking Rafah crossing, which is which should have been already opened. They are not allowing humanitarian aid to reach Gaza, and I'm not talking only about the quantity. We never reached the 600 trucks that was supposed to be the case every day, according to the agreement. But but also the quality of what's allowed into Gaza is absolutely unacceptable. No medications, no medical material, no medical equipment, no construction material, no bulldozers to remove the rubble. No tents, no fabricated houses that are ready to enter, nothing, none of that. And on top of that, Israel still keeps the control and their tanks in more than 50% of Gaza Strip. 2.2 million people cannot live only on an area that is not more than 70 square miles, especially that all the agricultural areas and most of the water resources are under the Israeli complete occupation. So, of course, Israel is violating the agreement, and the United States has not done what it should have done, which is to pressure Netanyahu to stop. And more than that, you hear outcries from the Israeli government calling for reactivation of the genocidal war completely on Gaza.
Our correspondent Rahul, who's following the developments for us in occupied East Jerusalem, reported that at the moment J.D. Vance is in a meeting with Netanyahu where they're presumably talking about phase 2 of Trump's plan. And it includes this task force that is going to oversee the governance of Gaza. But there are concerns of the lack of Palestinian involvement in this process.
Absolutely. And let me say before I answer that is that one of the issues that should be discussed is the fact that the Israeli government and the Israeli army and the Israeli terrorist settlers are terrorizing Palestinians all over the West Bank. The attacks on Palestinians in the West Bank are tremendous. And it's not only terrorist settlers that are shooting people, but the Israeli army as well, and arresting so many people around the clock. But on the issue of who's going to govern Gaza, we totally do not accept, we and all Palestinian groups, that there will be a foreign rule of Gaza. That is unacceptable. We're quite capable of ruling ourselves. And I still believe that the best formula for achieving that goal is to implement the Beijing Agreement, where we could have a transitional, independent, professional government, but both for West Bank and Gaza. A foreign rule in Gaza could mean simply total separation of Gaza from West Bank in the long run, with the idea of destroying any potential or possibility for an independent Palestinian state that could include both West Bank and Gaza, including Jerusalem.
Okay, Mustafa Barghouti, thank you so much for being with us here on the NewsHour and sharing that insight with us. I appreciate it.